I don't think I'm blurry, so I'm going to proceed with this video. Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is products that should be returned, products that should never been invented, products that I don't like, products that I bought that I hate. So last week I did my beauty faves. This week I am doing beauty products that I could definitely live without. So let's get it shapoppin'. The first product I'm going to show you is unfortunately a black owned business, and from the very beginning I had problems with this company. So the brand, you guys have never seen me use it on my channel, and the reason is because the time that I purchased the product and it was delivered to me was a very long time, okay? I'm talking I had to put in a PayPal dispute to even get a shipping notification. From the very jump, it was bad news bears. I started recording a video for it, but the product was so yellow and like it was just a hot ass mess. And that's kind of the issue with ordering foundations and concealers online and stuff. It's hard to tell if you're actually gonna get what you're ordering, and so I thought I was gonna be in the shade CC12 or CC14 in the Longwear liquid pigments, but I was neither. You're supposed to be able to use these APDG liquid pigments as foundations, as concealers, eye primers, whatever you want to use them for, but the product is disgusting. And I say that, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what's going on. Shortly after I had purchased this, I wanted to see if I could give it another chance because I did start filming and I still have the footage. I'll insert some of it. When I got the product, it was over a month that it took to come. I was very upset about that. But then maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, the product started to break up inside of the tube and it was separating and it looks like freaking milk and it's nasty. So this is, you see that? That is disgusting, and I'm supposed to put this on my face, like ew. My nail appointment is on Monday, don't come for me. And both of them did that, so this is CC12 and CC14. So I don't know if they sent out expired products. I don't know what it was. But one of the things that was alarming to me with these products was that it kind of came with a warning label. I'm not used to that. Maybe there's warning labels on all cosmetics and I just haven't been paying attention. But this one was like really specific. It says external use only, which is obvious. Apply to clean dry skin or lips and air dry. Some irritation may occur. If irritation occurs and or persists, discontinue use and seek a physician. Do not ingest. If ingested, do not induce vomiting and contact your local poison control center immediately. Keep away from and do not use on infants, small children, or pets. Store in a cool, dry place away from heat and flammables. Handle with care. And it has the website on it, and it says it is, well, it doesn't say made in Mobile, Alabama, but it says Mobile, Alabama. So that's this. I was very upset with this product, and I'm still upset about it because I never got to fully use them. I'm just gonna shake it up and see if the separation kind of subsides, but it just looks, whoa. It just looks gross. Like, I'm not gonna put this on my skin, and I'm mad that I even put it on my skin to begin with because I've never seen a concealer or a foundation separate to this extent. Like, what is that white stuff? Like, what is this made out of? There's no ingredient list on here. Maybe it's on the website, but I was not impressed with this at all. And I'm scared to even like swatch it on my hand to show you guys because I don't know what the hell is in it and why it looks the way it does. And I'm not gonna open it to smell it because it probably stank. Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite baby mama, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is a makeup tutorial, but it's also kind of like a first impressions video because I will be featuring the APDG Longwear liquid pigments, and I have 2 shades. I have CC12 and CC14. Now, the majority of this is probably going to be a voiceover because I am going to be on my Instagram live, but I did just want to brief you guys on these really quickly. I ordered these a long time ago and they only showed up about last week. I'm not impressed. This is a Black-owned makeup brand, and this is exactly what you want to do if you want to fail at business, okay? I had originally placed my order like 2 months ago, I think, when they first kind of surfaced, or at least when I first saw them on Instagram. I had placed my order and I was really excited to receive the products because they're Black-owned. They look like some promising products, so I did go ahead and I spent some money on them. I think it was around $30, 36 USD. I purchased the colors that I thought would be most similar to me. I did swatch them. I'm going to show you guys the swatches in a minute because both of them look pretty similar in the tube. However, when you do swatch them, they look very different. One is a little bit too yellow and one is a little bit too light. So I'm going to see what to do with this foundation or pigment. You can use it as a foundation or a concealer. I'm probably going to end up using them as concealers. I spent my money on them, so I'm not going to not use them, even though I'm very disappointed with the company itself. I will never purchase from them again. What happened was I had placed my order whenever I placed it, and when I didn't receive my order within the first 30 days, mind you, it's coming from Alabama. It should never take more than a week to get to me. I had to open a dispute on PayPal in order for them to even upload some shipping information. Once I opened the dispute on PayPal, that is when they updated and put the shipping information in, and it wasn't even immediately either. It was like maybe 3, 4, 5 days after I had opened the dispute. Then once they uploaded shipping, they after that added the tracking, which was another week after that. And then after that, I waited and waited and waited, and my product still didn't come, and I only received these like last week. So that's a little crazy. August 7th is when I ordered this. It is October, what's the day, baby? 11th. Huh? I run a business myself, and I would never have somebody waiting that long for something. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. Of course, there's always hiccups at the post office, but like, seriously, come on. Like, come on. You shouldn't have to open a dispute to receive my product. That is not okay. And so I even emailed the company to let them know they better not play with me and to refund me my money. I actually missed the deadline to escalate my PayPal claim. I had missed the deadline, so it got closed, and so I emailed the company and asked them to refund me my money because at that point I still had not received the product. And at this point I still want my money back, but it is what it is. I'll just never support them and I'll never buy their product again. So that's just for you guys to know. We're gonna see how the product actually performs. And also, ordering foundation online is not cool because like there's no guarantee it's gonna match you, and I'm definitely not seeing matching going on here. Okay, I'm gonna try the CC12 on my Fenty primer. When you first put this on, it's mad light, but we're gonna see how it blends in. I don't like that it's in this tube form because like it's just hard to work with. And I feel like I'm putting on concealer when I'm supposed to be putting on foundation. Like this would just take too long to use as a foundation, but we're gonna use it as a foundation today. Like, look, does this not look super yellow? We'll see. And the coverage is not full. It's like light, very light, because the way I test my coverage is if I can see the moles that I usually draw on. So I'll show you that mole right there, the one on my nose. If I can see those after I blend in the foundation, then that means that the coverage is not on point, okay? Sis. I'm weak right now. There's no way this is the foundation. I'm gonna have to put the other color on top of it because I just look like a yellow mess. Like I look like I put banana powder all over my face. It's so horrible. But you guys have to, oh my god, I can't. No, I'm gonna have to put the other one on top of it, and I bet it's still not gonna work out. I look like I'm doing a Day of the Dead tutorial. Like I should just do some skeleton stuff right now. Okay, well this is the other color, the 14. This is why I don't buy stuff online, you guys. I like to line up for stuff and like go in the store and get it. But you know, these black owned makeup brands. And I wasn't going to buy the sampler kit either. So, okay, this one's better. It still looks so yellow. Like, that's the darker color. Cornbread. No, I hate all of you guys. I've had clear skin throughout my entire pregnancy, so if I happen to break out, it's definitely this thing's fault. Okay, this color is better. They say give it up. I look a lot more yellow on there than I do on the actual camera. So don't look at me, okay? Leave my cornbread head ass alone. I'm hoping that when I put... It's just so yellow. Like, why is it this yellow? I don't understand. I'm hoping when I do my contour, I'll be able to balance this shit out, because this is just ridiculous. Egg yolk? Oh my gosh. Can you guys stop? Just stop your nonsense right now. Oh, it didn't even... Oh no, honey. Oh, okay, so let me just zoom in real quick and show you guys the issue with the foundation, other than the fucking color. What is this? I was using a beauty blender and it did not blend. I give up! Okay, I have to wipe this off. There's just no way. I really was gonna try to make it work, but the trap has spoken, honey. Oh, my mom just called me. Fuck you, Che Dulces, okay? And fuck you, that's so baby. You guys are annoying. And xx.goddess. No, xx_.goddess. You guys are all annoying. I have to wipe this off though. There's just no way. Maybe I should just sit and see if it oxidizes, because it did oxidize on my wrist. But I don't know if, like, really, this bottom color right here is the color that I have on my face right now. So it oxidizes. So I don't know if I should wait it out. Like, I don't know what to do. But it didn't blend on my face. No, this is not okay. Your product is shit, APDG. It's shit. Okay? Like, what? I'm gonna use it as a concealer before I say that it's shit. But it's not the tea. That's what it's not. Okay, I'm going to go get my makeup remover. Like, give me a friggin' break. Whatever, bitches. You guys are haters. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, back to Fresh Face Bow. Okay. Ready? When is Drewski not at work? Like, do your parents love you? They're always making you work. I tell you what, I'm gonna use the C12 on this eye and the C14 on this eye. And also, I'm not using any orange corrector because I want to see exactly how this concealer performs. As you see, this one is lighter and kind of more neutral, and this one is like super yellow. If I tilt my head, you can really see the difference. You definitely need to blend right away. Like, I should have put this one on, blended it out, and then put the other one on. But I'm gonna try to work quickly. I'm definitely breaking out. I'm gonna zoom in. There's a whole like cluster of breakout right here, and I promise you that was not there before. I think my skin is not liking this at all. But my feeling is that you would definitely need to put orange concealer on first. It's so crazy because the packaging itself has a warning label. Like, it says, some irritation may occur. If irritation occurs and or persists, discontinue use and seek a physician. What? Girl, I cannot. Okay? But it's not irritating my skin. Like, my skin's not itchy or anything. It's just seems to be breaking me out a little bit. What type of high risk makeup? I'm dead. I'm gonna contour with my Fenty Beauty Truffle. I need Rihanna to come out with a setting spray. I really do. I want to go as natural as possible, so I'm actually not going to use any type of setting powder. So I'm just gonna take my Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. The two colors I got were CC12 and CC14. In person, I can see the difference, but I'm gonna be real with you. They are almost so similar, it doesn't even make sense. This one is the 12, this one is the 14. I have an issue with a lot of different things with this company, but for starters, I want to know why the packaging is the way it is. It's so unprofessionally packaged. There's some sort of residue. I don't know if you guys can see that brown marking right there. I don't know if that's from them trying to burn the seal closed, but I would have preferred if it wasn't even sealed like this at all, because it's absolutely disgusting. And they're both pretty much poorly packaged. Like the hard edges are just ridiculous. If I were to compare it to something like this that is also in a package, which obviously this is NYX, but obviously this is a NYX lipstick and it has professional packaging, but that's beyond the point. If you're gonna make a product, do it properly. So that's the 12. This is the 14. Oh my, honey. So that's the 12. A concealer, maybe, but it is quite light. That's the 14. Neither of these are looking like they match me. Okay, we might could get away with the 14 on the face, but it's very yellow. I'm just waiting to see if any oxidization occurs with this foundation on my wrist. While I'm doing that, I'm going to prepare to film. So I've actually gone ahead and swatched my MAC foundation above the two swatches. Actually, I put it above and in between. This is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC47. This is the APDG in CC12. This is also MAC right here with the NC47. And this is the APDG in the CC14. Neither of these colors are looking like my MAC foundation. To give you even more information, this top shade right here is my Fenty 420. That's the first thing on my list of products I wish I never purchased or wasted my money on. The next products on my list are, of course, the Crayola Beauty. Ciao! First of all, the Crayola Beauty was overpriced when it came to the conversion rates and changing. They added on like $10 extra to all the other products, because apparently in the UK it was reasonably priced. There are a couple things wrong with Crayola Beauty. Firstly, I didn't realize this before, but I should have when my pan fell out. Well, there is no pan, but in the eyeshadow palettes that are clearly made for Caucasians, there are no pans. The shades are just pressed directly into this plastic thing, which I found really odd. And so that's how you know Crayola is new to the game, because there's no metal pan in this. Like, it's just the plastic. So these shades are pressed directly in there. The gray one is the one that fell out. Though I was able to create a beautiful look with this, at the end of the day, you need a really, really white base to really get the colors to pop, because the shade range that they have for the shadows is very Joanne the Scammer, living my best Caucasian life, honey. And I don't think that's necessarily fair, but these makeup companies are going to continue to do the bullshit. I talked about it at the end of the video anyway, and I stated that, but I just thought I would talk about that again, because all of the palettes were like that. They were not really that pigmented. The shimmery shades, they swatched great. I actually had applied some of the colors from the Warm palette onto my friend Katie. She pale, child. She is Aboriginal, but she's pale, and the shades looked really lovely on her. I gave her a nice warm shimmery lid, and the colors transferred great onto her skin, so they look great on white people, but it's not for us, okay? It's not, okay? And I'm not gonna pretend that it is. So I wish I didn't spend my money on this, even though I basically made it back by doing the video. But at the same time, if I wasn't a YouTuber and I purchased this, I would be pissed. So there's that. On top of the fact that it's super overpriced. I did like the mascara, but like I said, it was overpriced. And I did like the crayons, and I thought that the price point was okay because $18 for a lipstick is normal. Though the packaging and everything is a little drugstore-y, I feel like this should be more on the NYX scale. Like, I feel like Crayola Beauty and NYX are kind of like on the same level in terms of quality. It's better than Crayola Beauty, but I mean in terms of pricing, Crayola Beauty should step down to NYX pricing. The issue with the crayons, which I didn't really realize when I was doing the video, was that there's no way to sharpen these. So once you get this down, it's gonna turn into like a little nub, and it's not gonna have the same crayon shape. It is way too soft to put inside a sharpener, so that sucks because these are not only for your lips. On the lips you might get away with the nub, but to use the other products on your eyes and stuff, you want it to be sharp. You want it to be like a pencil, and you're not going to be able to do that. I love Juvia's Place. I love most of their eyeshadow palettes, but this is the one palette I just can't seem to get into. I've used it a couple times on my channel. I don't know. I just can't get into it. And I mean, it looks great on camera right here. I've seen Nikki's tutorials use it and make some great looks, but the colors in here are just so meh. Like, I'm not interested. I don't know what it is about this palette that I just don't care for, but I don't. And I wish I never bought it because I think I only purchased it because it was Juvia's Place. I don't think I purchased it because I saw potential in it and I felt like, oh my gosh, I can make really pretty looks with this. It's pretty freaking basic. And not to mention, with Juvia's Place shadow palettes, a lot of the palettes have very similar colors. So because I have all the other palettes, I can probably make this palette on my own with the other palettes. It was a waste of money. I don't know why I bought it, but the Saharan palette by Juvia's Place is on my list of things that I wish I never purchased. So the next product on my list is this foundation. Everybody was raving about this. Everybody was like, it's so good. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna try it. And I think I used it once and never used it again because, first of all, the color was all wrong. I purchased 2 or 3 of these because I knew I was gonna have to mix, and it just didn't work out for me. And I don't think I like the smell either. But this 2-in-1 Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation concealer product, it was so heavy, and I'm not gonna say it was greasy, but it was just so thick going on, and I liked it at first, but after trying to use it and being unsuccessful after the fact, I'm just not a fan of this product, and it can really just go. You know, I know a lot of people like it, and Milani is pretty decent when it comes to shade range for drugstore and us, but it's not my fave, and I could definitely do without because, like I said, I haven't used it since the week that I purchased it. The next thing I'm going to show you is probably going to shock the pants off of you, but I have to keep it a buck. The Matchsticks by Fenty. I buy a lot of stuff for video purposes, and I'm not the type to return something once I've swatched it or used it, so that's why I still have all of these. But I'm gonna be real and say I picked these up to use once in a blue moon. They are pretty cool products, but they just don't fit into my everyday routine. They don't fit into even my jazzed up routine. Like, I prefer a pressed highlighter, so for me to use a stick highlighter is a little weird, and the texture of these is a little odd as well. They're really pretty. I think they apply cool, especially if you warm them up first and then or even mix them with the primer to use them. But these are definitely not my favorite products. I like the concealers that you use to contour with and to highlight with, but the shimmery ones like Unicorn, Confetti, Ridic, Yacht Life, Rum, the cream highlighter type thing, I'm just not into. So maybe that's why I'm not a fan of, like, you know, stick highlighters. But the Fenty Matchsticks are just something that, not necessarily that I wish I'd never purchased, but it's just something I could do without. So sorry, Fancy, but I don't know. I feel like we need a setting spray. We don't need these. We need a freaking setting spray. Like, we need a setting spray. We need lashes. We need a setting powder. We need the Invisimatte to be a loose powder, and we're Gucci, you know? This we'll need. We really didn't need all these. I'm so sorry about it. Like, I really am. So I've talked about this next product on my channel before. I've talked about how much I loathe this product. This nasty ass product. Oh my gosh. This is the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers. This is by Too Faced, and honey, it's disgusting. It's nasty. It smells like wide open booty cheeks. It needs to go into the trash, okay? Trash. It is so nasty. It feels watery. It does nothing for me. I think Sephora sold me an expired one, and I don't think that's Sephora's fault, but I just can't with that product. It is the worst primer I've ever used in my life, and I can't believe I insisted on putting it on my face despite that it smelled so gross. I just thought that that was how it was supposed to smell, but then I realized there's no way they could be selling a product that smelled like dirty gym socks from a 19-year-old boy that was held back in school, and he's in the 12th grade. Like, it smelled nasty. It smelled like the football hallway in my old high school. Like, it really did. It was literally a hallway that the football players basically owned, and that hallway smelled so fierce. It was disgusting, and that's exactly how that freaking primer smelled, and I was putting that shit on my face. I feel like a dirty bitch. I am a dirty bitch. Like, unacceptable. Unacceptable! And to go right along with that, something else I really never needed was the hangover spray. I've used it a couple times. Well, a couple times, child. Actually, there's probably 3/4 of this bottle left, and I don't remember when I purchased this, but I kept seeing everybody on YouTube using it, and I felt like, okay, I need to get it. I didn't need to get this. I really didn't. I couldn't do it without it. It doesn't smell as bad as the primer, but I'm not a fan of the smell of this either, and I love coconut, okay? Coconut's great. I prefer, my favorite MAC Fix Plus is the coconut scented one. This smells like artificial coconut. It doesn't even smell like good coconut. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I could definitely do without this spray. I have used it, and I don't really hate it per se, but it's just something that I'll never repurchase, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what this video is about. It's about stuff that I'll never go out and buy again. This will never see my coin again. I would like to write a letter to the damn people over at Too Faced and give them a piece of my noggin, because this should have never been created. And I know Too Faced has a lot of drama, but I'm excited to get the new foundation and concealer. Hey, Jackie, bitch. Hey. Okay. But this is just unacceptable. Unacceptable! A lot of people say that they spend too much time on packaging products and the way products look, and then they always end up with scandals based around quality of their products. And so I never bothered with the peach palette because there was a lot of fiasco around that. So I said, not today, Satan. I don't need this. I don't need these problems in my life. But you guys know that I love the Too Faced liquid lips. They are so good. They don't make my lips feel dried out or anything like that. They stay matte. They stay on. You can literally eat some greasy ass fried chicken, but I don't do fried chicken. But still, you can eat some greasy ass fried chicken and your lips are still going to be intact. Woo, child, the ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto, okay? The sirens are always forever going off in my videos. I mean, when is open, the sirens are going off. Like, what is really going on? What is really going on? And another shocker, but not really. Unfortunately, I have to include the Fenty Beauty Galaxy collection. Much like the other stuff, I purchased this for video purposes. I was of course excited to get it and review it, but when I got to Sephora that day and I learned that it was like a pressed glitter, it wasn't really an eyeshadow palette, I was a little bit unhappy about that, but obviously I got it so that I could do the review for it, and I gave it a pretty good review. But after having the palette for quite a bit of time and only picking it up one time to do a SZA video, I'm gonna have to say I could definitely do it without this palette. You can't really repurchase this anyway because it was limited edition, but I almost feel as though it was rushed because we could have gotten a bomb ass shadow palette, but Fenty Beauty came out here and delivered this. People were saying it looks like a palette you would get at the beauty supply store, and I have to agree. Pressed glitters did swatch nicely and they do apply nicely, so it's not a quality thing. It's just we never needed this. We really never needed this, and I'm hoping that they do come out with another eyeshadow palette, but something that's more practical, because this literally, when I did the review for it, I did say it's not a palette that you would pick up and use every day, but you could still use it. I ain't use it. I used it for a Met Gala look, bitch. When am I ever going to the Met Gala? Like, never. Well, I shouldn't say never. I'm going to the Met Gala one day. I am. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there into the universe so I could be at the Met Gala. I'm not gonna say I'm never going. Bitch, I'm going to the Met Gala. Even if it's to be a part of Ocean's 9 and rob the Met Gala, I'm going, okay? I really am. This palette, unfortunately, I could just do without it. The whole entire collection, minus maybe the lip glosses, we could do without, because I've not really picked up the liners to use, and maybe I will try to use them this week just because I'm talking about them. I'll pull them out and see if I can do some cute stuff with them, but like, I haven't really used the collection. It's like once I did the video for it, I chucked it. Like, I just went back to using the stuff that I normally use. The liners are really cool products. I just feel like they're a little bit ahead of their time, and maybe that's why. The glosses are definitely a plus. And the lipsticks, the shades that she dropped weren't necessarily my favorite. For the Galaxy collection, I ended up giving away most of the collection because I just had no use for it. You guys have never seen me use it in any video. Like the lip products, I've never used one of the lipsticks on camera, so it's like, why did I buy that? So like I said, I could definitely do without that collection. And another shocker here, even though I've talked about this before, is the MAC CC powder. Girl, hinty. This powder is just, it's crap. Like, I think MAC really missed the mark on this powder. Maybe they've improved it since I purchased it, but this is just a powder that I would never purchase again. It has flashback. I'm actually going to try to use it this week, but I have given this powder so many chances. It's not for me, okay? I don't even know why I hate it so much, but it is just not for me. It's never set my makeup and made me feel confident about that. You know what I mean? Anytime I use it, I feel like a ghost. I feel like it's too yellow. It doesn't have that hint of orange that I need in it. And it's not a setting powder I can use on its own. I literally will have to mix that with Topaz powder from Ben Nye. So if you're looking for a loose setting powder, stick with the Laura Merciers and the Ben Nyes of the world, honey. Do not try to take or to get the yellow powder from MAC, because it's not banana powder and it's just not a thing. It's absolutely not a thing. Though I did hear that Patrick Starr's powder did pretty good. It had pretty good reviews, but their original loose powder is a no-go. And their Prep and Prime collection is something that I like. I own a lot of Prep and Prime products, but the loose powder can just go forever. See you never. I won't miss ya. Never knew ya. Just goodbye, okay?
Unacceptable!
Now when it comes to products that I absolutely hate, there's not too many. I don't hate a lot of products. I stick to what I know. I don't really delve or dive too far into the unknown because I don't like to be disappointed with makeup products. I don't like to be disappointed in general, but I definitely don't like to be disappointed when it comes to makeup. So I try to stick to what I know, and I won't get something unless it has exceptional reviews. Which brings me to my next point, because I don't think there's anything else that I own that I need to tell y'all that I hate. Usually if I really don't like something, I just give it away. So that's why I don't have as many dislikes as I do likes, because I usually give stuff a try. I put it away for a little bit, then pick it back up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why haven't I used this? It's so amazing. But then there's certain products that I do that with, and I don't feel like they're great. Like that powder, I've given it 30,000 tries, because y'all know I'm a MAC girl. I'm gonna give that powder a whole bunch of tries before I give it the hard no. It's a hard no. But like I was saying, I like to see what the reviews are on certain products, and 9 times out of 10 I end up liking the product myself if it was properly hyped. That being said, I will be ordering the Jaclyn Hill collection, or the Vault collection from Morphe. I own no Morphe products, but so far the reviews are looking, you know, not the greatest, and I'm hoping that, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, after watching Jackie's review, I didn't want the damn palette anymore, because when I watched Jaclyn's review, I was like, yes honey, okay, show me what you're working with. Because Jaclyn has that way of making you want to purchase something. She is a salesman, honey, saleswoman. She could sell salt to a snail. I thought I could sell salt to a snail, but she could sell salt to a snail. She could sell a Bible to a Muslim. Did I take it too far? I think I just took it too far. Child, Jaclyn Hill could sell a butt reduction to Kim Kardashian, and can't nobody do that. So what I'm trying to say is Jaclyn Hill had me sold, honey. The colors, the whole idea of the Vault, it had me ready to purchase. But then when I saw Miss Aina using it, I said, I don't need this. I don't need that. I really don't, but I'm still going to get it to demonstrate for you guys, because obviously you guys like to know my opinion on makeup products, and I enjoy giving my opinion on makeup products. Like I said, I don't own anything Morphe, not a brush, not a palette. What else they sell over there? They got shirts. I don't own anything from Morphe. I really don't. So I'm excited to get this Vault collection, because her first palette had really great reviews. And so I'm going to give you guys the real tea, obviously. I'm hoping I don't hate it, but I really don't know. And I actually don't like to watch reviews before I give my own, because I don't want anybody to influence how I think about the palette. But I had to watch it because I was like, I need to see what's going on here. I love a good PR package video, chat. I love it. So that's what we're about. I ordered ColourPop taking long to get here, so you already know I'm about to be complaining, because I wanted to get like quick shipping, but it didn't give me that option because I spent over the amount to get free shipping for international. So it says that it shipped, but my package is nowhere to be found right now, and so I'm just waiting for ColourPop to do the review on that as well. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'm digging it, but I've only watched one review for that, and that's how I decided what shades I was going to purchase, because buying foundations and concealers online is not a freaking game. It is very hard to do to match yourself to a freaking electronic or a digital photo of a color. Like, you cannot match yourself properly that way, because I thought I was one color, but then the first video I watched for it, or the only video I watched for it, was Ellery, and with her video, the shade that she used, I felt like I felt like me and her were very close in skin tone, and I really don't even know, but the color that I thought I was lighter than the color that she used. So I was like, okay, let me just get what she used, and then I'll get like a lighter one and like one that's like in between. So we're gonna see what happens with ColourPop, but hopefully they don't end up on my list of things I ain't never gonna repurchase again, because I hate when that happens. I hate when I have to come and tell y'all guys that. I hate when I have to come and tell you guys that products are shitty. Like, I just hate it. Tell me what products you guys are absolutely hating. Tell me what products that you thought you hated, but then you tried again and you decided you loved it. And I think that's it. I love you all, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.